The Anambra State Police Command has launched an investigation into the circumstances surrounding the chaining of a young man identified as Chigbo by his father since July 2021.
So, okay, after any no go there. After 221.
When I be able to go here, okay, no 5 years Ghana to Maya. And I tell Manu, Kamaka, oh, Mamma get here. Just say that for 5 years and let you see at it. Let I really need it. Then I already for 5 years I don't answer about. I go when I be able to go here. The village here, Camilla. No matter who you go, Master. When I'm a key, okay, Mafia. Conscious about also. What are you going to here? 5 years. Get your mother. Go for July 3. Everyone can 1 month. You don't need any 1 month. We take out.
It was coarse. Anger filled the air. The youths of Etiti Village, Igboukwu town, Anambra State, were furious. What they discovered shook the entire community. Something strange, something completely unheard of, had happened right under their nose. This is the sad story of Chigbo, a victim of wicked act committed by his own father. Chigbo, known by many in the village as Hagodo, was the only son of his mother. For about 5 years, people believed he had traveled to China in search of a better life. That's what his father and stepmother told everyone in the village. But this was a huge lie. Unknown to his friends, neighbors, and even his own family members, Chigbo was never in China. He hadn't gone anywhere. His father has chained his hands, locked his legs, and kept him locked inside a dark family hut. For 5 good years, he was hiding away like a prisoner in his own father's house. Sources revealed that the father, a well-known herbalist, carried out this cruel act with the support of his second wife, Chigbo's stepmother. Together, they tricked the whole village into believing Chigbo had traveled abroad. No one can actually say why the father did it. Some say it was for ritual purposes. Others believe it was simply wickedness. But whatever the reason may be, the truth eventually came out. One day, an eyewitness who wishes to remain anonymous was walking past the family's compound when he heard strange noises coming from the hut. At first, he ignored it, thinking it was an animal, but as he got closer, he heard it again, faint sounds and clinking of chains. Then he saw a weak hand rise from the small window. Chigbo was trying to get his attention. The man ran to alert the youth leader. Within minutes, the youths gathered and launched a search. When they broke into the hut, what they saw was very shocking. Chigbo was inside, very thin, pale and dirty. His hands and legs were tied with chains. He had not bathed in 5 years and the smell was so unbearable. They asked for the keys to unlock the chains. When the father finally brought the keys were too rusted to work, so they had to forcefully break the chains with tools. Chigbo was immediately taken for medical care. He could barely talk and he was so weak and traumatized. When the angry youths confronted the father, he showed no remorse. Instead, he boldly said, "Whether my son is dead or alive, it is nobody's business." Did he just say locking up his son was nobody's business? Hearing this from him, the youths got more furious and they threatened to burn down his house. It was at this point that he confessed and said that Chigbo was stubborn, indulges in stealing, womanizes a lot and abuses a lot of drugs. That was why he locked him away for 5 years, so that he would stop spoiling the family's name. This was shocking, heartless, and inhumane from the father, even though Chigbo did all these atrocities. Is it even worth it to lock your son up for 5 years? Your first son. The police have since confirmed the rescue. According to the Anambra State Police spokesman, SP Tochukwu Ikenga, Chigbo is now safe and receiving treatment in the hospital. The Commissioner of Police, CP Ikioye Orotugo, praised the village youth for acting quickly and helping to expose the crime. He called it a strong example of how communities can keep one another safe, and he also said that investigations are still ongoing. The police also promised that anyone found guilty will be punished according to the law. But one thing is certain, Etiti Village will never forget what was discovered in that hut. If you believe this story must be heard, if you want to keep exposing truth and supporting justice, please like and share this video, subscribe to this channel, and turn on your notification button. More stories like these are coming, and the world needs to hear them.
iwe na ndị okenye bụ ihe nọ na-agụ wee na-ekwu ibe a ofu onye bụ unu tụpụtara ala onye ọbụla firi ebita
ọgwụ na-abịa ya na-ekwu okwu ya ọkị nọta viez ka a na-atụ mmanya a na-atụ ya mmanụ ka a mara ka ọ ga-agbape ịnata ọnwa mmadụ ga-eji ihe a jọsịa ya na ya anya pọta viez a na ego isi ya dị